Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And now the running back's got it again. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Thorne. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to pass. It's Thorne looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Ole Miss 3.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's moving out of the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Intercepted by Ohio State. And they'll take over 1st and 7.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Diaz. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Thorne. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Thorne. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. He got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
That's reeled in. It's Diaz. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
For the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. On the run, it's Diaz. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Thorne. He's got it, enough for a first down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here. Close to the tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that Jets read action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass, it's Thorne. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Look out, he's got some space. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Mark down at the 48-yard line. Third down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Send the back in motion. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Thorne. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they... It's 4th and short.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. They're trying to run it with the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't. And it's a fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They stop him right at the 24. Again, makes it second and medium. As a design quarterback keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Thorne. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Ole Miss 10, Ohio State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
The running back carry.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives him. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A quick throw out left, complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The tight end has got it. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the 1st down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, and he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush, What do they create? Space and running lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? At the 30. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap